Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is grab up 2 fairly large boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Get a good sharp knife and we're just going to go ahead and cut these in half. And this does a couple of things. It allows them to cook a little more evenly and faster, and you get a little more bang for your buck. Okay, I'm going to take this one step further and lay some cling wrap over top of those chicken breasts. Then grab out my handy dandy tenderizer and just kind of lightly tap these and pound them a little bit until they become flattened. And believe me guys, this is really going to tenderize the chicken. And if you don't have a tenderizer, go ahead and use a rolling pin. Now we're all done to tenderizing. I'm going to remove the cling wrap and we're going to season this up with a little bit of salt. I'd say about a teaspoon or so. Of course, you guessed it, about the same amount of ground black pepper. And I am keeping this seasoning as simple as it comes. You can always add more, like some garlic, paprika, whatever you like. Okay, now I made up 3 dredging stations, and the first one is about, half a cup or a cup of flour. So we're going to just put that chicken in and just dredge it in that flour until it is completely covered. Next station is a couple of beaten eggs, and the same principle applies. Put that chicken in and roll it around until it's completely covered with that egg mixture. Then we're going to do the same thing as we did with that chicken the other day. Remember that video of that crispy fried chicken, and double dredge this, so back into the flour again. And if you didn't watch the video, maybe a good idea to go back and watch it. It was a really good chicken. Alrighty then, we'll just go ahead and set this aside on a plate. Alright, now I got my pan about a quarter full of vegetable oil heated to 350 degrees, so we're just going to put that chicken in and let it fry up for a few minutes until it becomes golden brown. Remember, it won't take that long because it is fairly thin because of all the pounding we did. And of course, after it's basically done on one side, you're going to want to grab up the tongs and give it a flip over. But isn't this looking good? This is going to be a great chicken steak. Then just go ahead and let it fry for 2 or 3 minutes on the other side. Now we're all done here. We're just going to go ahead and set this aside on a wire rack to drain off any excess oil. Okay, on to making the gravy. In the same pan that I've cleaned out, I'm going to add in a couple of tablespoons, about a good knob of unsalted butter, and we'll just kind of let this melt down. And this is all over medium-high heat. Throw in about, I'd say 8 to 10 sliced button mushrooms. And I don't know about you guys, but I just love mushrooms, and I love mushroom gravy. So we shall just kind of swirl and twirl these around until those mushrooms begin to change color and sweat a little bit. And I should add, you don't have to use button mushrooms. You can use shiitake or the mushrooms of your choice. Alrighty then, now those mushrooms begin to sweat a little bit. I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of flour and just kind of give this a stir around. And actually what you're doing is making a roux. Now what you want to do here is have some fun and let that flour cook down a little bit. Next up, what I got here is about 1.5 cups of chicken stock. So I'm just going to go ahead and add in about half of this for now. Give this a good whisk and continue to whisk until it becomes, a little bit on the thick side. Then you guessed it, in with the rest of that chicken stock. And once again, a whisking we will go until a nice mushroom chicken gravy forms. And I don't know, my friends, this looks pretty good to me. Okay, now we're going to grab up that nice crispy chicken steak and plate it up. Add my secret mashed taters to the side, which I'll post a recipe to in the description section. You guessed it, some of that chicken mushroom gravy over the top. And of course, it's got to go over the top of those smashed taters too. To make it all pretty light, garnish it up with a bit of fresh chopped parsley. And there you have it, my friends, our incredible country chicken steak. So crispy, so good. You are going to love this. And you bite into this, it is absolutely fantastic. It is indeed crispy. That chicken is juicy. That mushroom gravy is just beyond belief. Simply a must make. And if you do make it, give us a comment in the comment section below. Let us know what you think. And if you are so inclined, give us a like because that does help out the channel. And most of all, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.